Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Leo for the month of September. It is a general reading, so it will not resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. If this does not sound like your story, check your moon or your rising sign. Your messages could be there. If not, check back in the following week when I put out a new message for your sign. So I think I'm going to begin over here with this Knave of Bells. Now, you seem to be very thoughtful, and if this is not your energy, it is the other person's, okay? So you seem to be trying to come up with a plan, something that you would like to move forward with, but maybe are not quite sure how to do it. So you would be looking at the details of that, or putting things in perspective, in order. This is something that is heavily on your mind, is burdening you. I feel like you haven't figured out how to do this. It's something you desire because you have very deep emotions that surface with regards to the idea or plan that you wish to put into motion. Nine of Hearts. You could be feeling alone. You could be feeling unloved, uncared for. You could be taking the time to think about a relationship, or a relationship that you desire. Okay? There's on this subject, there's most likely a choice that is involved here. This is a very deep connection with this Two of Hearts. So let's continue. Try to find out what this is about. At the bottom of the deck, we have the teacup, and we have the eel here. Praying mantis also. Let's see. So, the eel. Okay. Something happened that shocked you, or them, or somebody said or did something shocking. With the praying mantis, you would be looking at this. He takes his time, he's very cautious, looking at the details of what happened, because this, whatever event this was that shocked, may have caused this tempest, this storm in this teacup. Something small could have gotten blown out of proportion or exaggerated. Now, if indeed it was you who did that, this would be burdening you. Because something was said, or it's the other way, okay? Because something was said here with this Ace of Swords, you see clearly, it cut a lifeline. Something cutting was said here, and it was said in parting, caused an ending with the skull. Brought something to an end, transformed a situation, Somebody, I feel like somebody made a quick exit, said something very sharp, very hurtful in parting, whether this was you or this was them. If it was them, then that is what is burdening you, because they would have done it in a manner that would have left you wondering what happened or why it happened. Let's see. And if it, you know, if it was you, you may have realized after that something could have been, you know, maybe you overreacted, blew something out of proportion. We see that something didn't go as it was desired to go, as you, or as planned. Something came in and transformed it, and it was something painful. So here again we get confirmation of a painful ending, and somebody felt stabbed. So it's over. But is it really over? This card is saying. You see the sun shining brightly there. The snail is over here, and this is somebody, yes. Okay, so I feel that some time has passed with the snail and this hangman, because the hangman was walled up for quite a long time. The wall has now come down. There's some type of illumination that he has acquired or was given. The snail is being patient, or there was a need to be patient. Why? Because of fragility. Because both the teacup and the snail speak to a very fragile situation. Maybe it was fragile before this happened. And indeed, what it's like something maybe that was building. The Five of Cups in reverse is entrenched here between the snail and hangman. Wants to go back, but the hangman, okay, so he's got regrets, wants to go back, but the hangman has chosen to be here in this position. So the hangman can actually leave that position anytime he wants. So why is he not leaving that position? Here in the center, we have this card of belonging. So, I mean, it's possible that in this period where he was in that hangman mode of reflection, he's may have come to the realization, because something was realized. You see how part of him is lit up? So something was realized here. That person may, how would I say that? Like they belong, you know? It's like that Two of Hearts energy. It's like you just know, you know? But it could also be with this card that he's hanging back because maybe he's being treated like a stranger. by the other person because of what happened, or vice versa. But whatever this is, there's fear. And you see, there's that Ten of Wands again. It's the same card, Ten of Acorns. And these fears have to do with all of the burdens they carry, which has to do with this ship on the water. And there's lightning strikes everywhere. Again, speaking to a storm, which is the storm of the teacup, and the fragility of the situation. So the storm of the teacup was something that was blown out of proportion. And the Nine of Swords, this person can be feeling guilt, whether this is you or them, and the guilt is burdening them. Very possible. And explains why they're holding back, why it's a snail's pace, why it's fragile. So, and you know, the snail can represent also withdrawing into one's shell, which is what the Hangman did. Somebody was shut out, cut out. But now there's a change. Somebody wants to return. But how do they do that after what's been said or done? It could be, you know, I look at this scene here, one of healing, the magician, and then you have this Ten of Coins where, you know, where are they standing? On the inside or the outside here? This is a card of warmth. This is a card of cold. Another, it's like somebody could be standing on the outside looking in, or on the inside looking out. So maybe, well, we have the card of healing, first of all. So we know that somebody is seeking to heal, or seeking help for what ails them. What ails them could be the grief, the burdens, the guilt, wanting to heal a relationship, because it's like that person represents that belonging, home, which is what this is talking about. But how do they make it happen? How? They're thinking about this. They haven't yet figured it out. Yeah, you see here they are thinking. Maybe not quite trusting the process with that Nine of Wands. It's like they're facing a challenge and they're thinking and planning how to do it. How do I get through that maze? How do I transform this situation? We have the moth. So the moth is a creature that begins its life as one thing, only to evolve into another. They find the light and they're drawn to the warmth, and that's what this reminds me of. That's that belonging, that warmth that enhances this person's life. So it's like evolving, or a need to evolve beyond your current circumstances. And this growth can often come at a price. It can be an uncomfortable process, but ultimately leaves us better than when it began, you know. The crow is here to speak of the power. It speaks to destiny. Here on this card, the crow holds that marble within its talons, where the entire universe is held within. And so what is it telling you? You hold the power of your fate. Your destiny is only partially written. It is up to you to get where you wish to be. Are you stepping into who you were meant to be? Or are you allowing fear to be in the driver's seat of your life? And so the rat is looking at the crow here. And the rat is about endurance, pursuing, prevailing, going after their goal very cleverly, continuing, not giving up. So it's like focus, persist, don't give up. They focus on a goal and go after it, no matter the time, no matter the cost, or the personal sacrifice. This card, it has appeared as a reminder to keep going, keep trying until you prevail. You can do this. And I've saved this card for last. Oop, did I get it out of the glare? The toad. So, this toad actually brings good luck, but it is luck that will require action on your part. It is having to do something that you may not particularly like, but doing the task will prove to be rewarding. This can also be someone that perhaps you were not initially attracted to, or not typically your type, but turns out to be the man or the woman of your dreams. The frog, who is in fact the prince or princess. And you're trying to figure out how to get them back. Well, these cards are saying, don't give up. You can do this. Where there's a will, there's a way. You'll find it. I thank you for watching, for liking and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, I would like to thank everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to you.